Okay, we are live. We're live. We're live. As I was just talking to our next author, Miss Tabitha. I'm excited. I got my music playing. I'm pressing. I'm pushing. Um, hey guys, it's time. It's time to hear what this young lady has to say. She has a whole presentation for you guys, and I mean, it is what it is. I mean, let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm gonna join her in on this live. It's time to get it, okay? Let's enjoy Miss Tabitha Manning. She's very professional. Come on, let's get her in here. Okay, we're ready. Hey, Tabitha, welcome to our live.
Hey, Coach Nikki, how are you?
I am great. I am fabulous. I'm excited to hear what you got to say.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm just happy to have you here. I know that it's going to be a lot of talk. I mean, I see the numbers are starting to go up now. Tell us who you are. Where do you live? Tell us the name of your book and tell us why did you name the book what you named it.
Okay. So hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today on the Herpreneur virtual book tour. My name is Tabitha. My name is Tabitha Manning. I am a author, an empowerment speaker, a life coach, and a podcaster. I live in so I live in Atlanta, Georgia, but I am originally from New York. I am from Brooklyn, New York, and I went to school in Long Island. So I always have to shout out Brooklyn and Long Island. But I've been here in Atlanta for over 23 years. Additionally, I am also I'm a herpreneur. I have my own business. It's called Women Empowered Win, which is an organization geared towards uplifting, encouraging, and inspiring women to live purpose-driven lives. And so, yes, ma'am. And so the title of my book that I'm going to talk about today, because I do have two books, but I'm going to talk about my baby, my first book, which is called A Pocketbook of Blessings. And so A Pocketbook of Blessings, which is here. And that's wordplay on lessons. It's lessons with a B. And so let me share with you how I came to that title. So A Pocketbook of Blessings is, first I'll talk about blessings. So I believe that when you are able to see the lessons that you receive through your life experiences, that if you're able to see them as a blessing, then they become your blessings, right? So it's a wordplay of lessons, because I think that everything that we go through in life is for us to gain something from, for us to learn something from it. And when you learn something, that's a blessing, right? So we take that as a blessing. And so that's where the blessing comes from. The pocketbook piece of it, when you think of pocketbooks, women have been carrying pocketbooks since the beginning of time. And so pocketbooks carry our essential items. They carry all of the things that we need. Well, I feel like my books are spiritual pocketbooks, because in those pocketbooks are going to be your essentials. It's going to be the things that you need. So it's going to give you that uplifting that you need, that encouraging, and that inspiring. And so that's how I titled my pocketbook series, because I have two books in the series, Blessings and Power.
Oh, wow. Wow. Mm-hmm. So what made you come up with the book? What was your inspiration? Like what made you decide to do this?
So I've always wanted to be a writer. I've been writing since I was in elementary school. I did short story contests. I wrote in my journal. I wrote poems. You name it, I did it. And so I never really considered that it was my gift. It was just something that I enjoyed doing. But as I began to strengthen my relationship with God as an adult, and God started speaking to me about what my purpose was, and how all of those gifts and talents that he imparted on the inside of me was all a part of the purpose. And so I had a story to tell. I grew up in a very turbulent household. I lost my mother at 13 to substance abuse. And so I seen a lot and experienced a lot. And I really didn't know why I was having those experiences. But as I became an adult, and as, again, that spiritual maturity and that relationship with God, it all started to make sense, and it all started to line up, that I needed to share my story to help other women and to empower other women. So that's how I got into writing.
Wow. So who would you say is like your favorite or most important motivator or person who have pushed you to do what you're doing now?
So I feel like I have a team of motivators, but I'll highlight or spotlight, I guess, three in particular. So again,
Okay.
I always have to mention my mom, because I lost my mom at 13, again, to substance abuse. She is the motivation behind my mission. Everything that I do with women is because of my mom.
Right.
And so knowing the struggles and the things that she endured throughout her lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
it just felt like it was my assignment to be able to go out there and to help women in any way that I can, whether it be coaching, speaking, writing, etc. I would say my other motivators would be my family, of course, my husband, my two children, but especially my two children, because I feel like I have to be the example and I have to show them that you should never, you should always be a dream chaser and to follow your dreams. Both of my children are aspiring entrepreneurs. And I believe it's because they kind of saw me do it. They saw their father do it as well, but they saw me doing it. And so they believe that they could do it too. So those are my motivators.
Wow, that's major. So how was it losing a mom at 13? Oh my
Ooh, Coach Nikki. um, it was devastating. I mean, it's a traumatic experience, and I think that it's something that you never really get over it, right? No matter how old you get.
God.
But it was instrumental in me understanding that it was, again, a part of the purpose, a part of the plan. Um, the things that I went through with my mom, it allowed me to be able to empathize and to be able to love on others and to be able to share with others and to be able to understand other people's perspectives. And so that entire experience has been the driving force for the things that I do with women.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. So what would you tell yourself, the younger you about your journey up until this day?
If I had to give my younger self advice, the one thing that I would say is to not be afraid.
Wow.
I can remember being younger and not going after the things that I wanted because out of fear, right? Sometimes we get fear of complacency or we are fear of uncertainty, and so it almost paralyzes us. And so there were so many opportunities that I may have missed out on simply because I was afraid to go after it. And also, I would tell my younger self to believe in your abilities. I always felt like I had imposter syndrome. Like I didn't think that I was good enough to do these things. I didn't feel like I had enough the right skill set, or I wasn't smart enough. So I would tell myself that believe in your talents and your abilities, and don't be afraid to go after what you want.
Wow. So where can we get these books at?
Yes, yes, yes. So the books can be purchased on my website, which is womenempoweredwin.com. So everything is there. My podcast information is there.
What
My
was it
books can
again?
be
Women?
published there.
What was that again?
Women,
Women?
WOMEN,
Uh-huh.
empowered, EMPOWERED, win.com.
I like that. Okay. Got it. I just put it
Yeah.
up.
And so two of the books of the Pocketbook series are available right now, which is the Pocketbook of Blessings and then also Pocketbook of Power. So I finished this book last year, and the Pocketbook of Power is a 40-day devotional. And this devotional has scriptures, it has short stories, it has affirmations, it has
I
prayers.
like it.
Thank you. And so the mission behind this book is that the Pocketbook of Power just simply reminds us that God has equipped us with power in our words and power in our prayers. And so this book is your prayer. This is your prayer manual right here. And it has
Wow.
everything in it that you can think of, from anger to parenting to jealousy to envy. I talk about it all. And again, some of the affirmations, some are short stories, and some are poems. But I'm sharing prayers, short stories, and a scripture for every devotional.
Hmm. Oh my God, this is nice. And so you can go to your website. Rhea says she's happy. I'm on and happy birthday. Today's your birthday.
It's on Saturday. Thank you, Rhea.
I'm like, wait a minute, we got to play the birthday song. You ain't gonna do it. I was just
Hey.
like, what
Yes,
are you
my
doing
birthday
for your
is
birthday?
Saturday. I am blessed to see 41 years on this earth, and so I'm just thankful. Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing for your birthday?
So the family's taking me out for dinner, and I'm going to a spa, and hopefully I'm getting together with my girls for dinner. So I'm on vacation from my corporate job, so I'm gonna try to relax and just refresh and renew, right?
So what are you doing with the Women Empower Win? Is it a conference? Do you do
So
events?
I'm glad you asked that question. So, Women Empowered, we're an organization, and I host conferences, I host workshops. It actually started with me starting a vision board workshop about 5 years ago in my living room. And so, let me just share this with you right quick. So, I used to go to vision board conferences or workshops at my church, and I found it to be very powerful because there was this accountability tool. And so I decided to do it with my girlfriends. So I told them, just come as you are. I'm going to provide everything, all of the materials. We're going to eat. We're going to have a great time. Here's the kicker. We are not drinking. We're not having wine. This is not one of those events. I want you to be in a sober mind so we can really set goals and hear from God on what He wants us to do in this particular season of our lives. So, Coach Nikki, it grew in the first year. I had about maybe 6 or 7 women, and I just kind of saw that while we were doing these boards, that we were sharing stories. There were women who were going through divorce. There were women who were trying to start businesses. Everyone had a story. And we sat here and we talked and we fellowshipped and we prayed together over those visions. And then the following year, when they came back, a lot of them had so many success stories. And the vision board grew. So it grew from about 5 women in my living room 5 years ago to last year. I had over 30 women, and we do this every year in the conference. And so the conference continues to grow. In addition to that, we do a yoga, prayer, and meditation breakfast. So because we want to deal with the holistic body, the mind, body, and spirit. I also do podcasting. I do empowerment speaking. We do sister mixers. So we do a little bit of everything because, again, we want to make sure that we are tackling mind, body, and spirit. When those things are in alignment, we are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. And so I feel like it's my purpose to simply remind women of who they are and whose they are and empower them to go out and live on purpose.
Well, Miss LaPree says, yes, happy early birthday. So proud of you.
Oh, thank you, LaPree. Thank y'all ladies for watching. Those are my girls, man. That's my tribe. That's my tribe.
That's right. You got to have one. You got to have people that believe in you.
Absolutely.
You got to have people that's going to have your back. So, well, we're happy to have you on this tour. I know you told them to go to womenempowerwin.com. Are you on Amazon? What other places is the book located?
So I would prefer that you purchase through my website, of course, but I do have the books for purchase through Amazon, especially if you want to purchase the ebook. You can purchase that on Amazon as well. So just search me. I am on there as an author. Tab Manning is my name on Amazon. So those are the 2 platforms that the books can be purchased.
Wow. Do you have anything else you want to say in this interview before we leave you and head to another state?
So I want to first of all thank you so much again for having me and for allowing me to, this platform to share what we win do, because I feel like it's important that, women, of course, like you said, support women and also just, bringing that exposure. So thank you for allowing me to do that. And then also, I just want to say that, everyone has a purpose. If you are a writer, if you're an inspiring writer, I would give you this advice. Just start, just do it. Don't worry about what you don't have. You already have enough. And if you do have a story, understand this. All of us have a story to tell, and our story is life-changing. Someone out there needs to hear that. So go ahead and share your story. And thanks to everyone who's continued to support the We Win Vision. I appreciate you more than you know.
Wow, you have such a pleasant spirit. Well, hopefully we'll get together soon. Let me know if you ever want me to come and speak to your women. I'm not far. I'm actually in Alabama, so let me know. I'll be happy to drive up. I got a couple of clients in Atlanta right now, so I'm always there. Whatever I can do to help you here. And I speak nothing but blessings on your life. And happy birthday. Enjoy your day because God gave it to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So have a good day now.
Thanks. We'll be in touch. Have a great day.
Yes. Such a pleasant person. Such a pleasant. Don't forget, guys, go to womenempowerwin.com to find out more about this amazing woman of God. She has a lot going on. 2 fabulous books. I think I'm going to get that pocketbook of power. Happy birthday to her. Don't forget to share this live. We're always trying to build our women up. I really appreciate her for coming on and being a part of the Herpreneur book tour. And we will definitely be connecting with her very soon on some other projects. Have a good day. See you again in the next video.